Check 1 2 1 2.
Why are you whispering?
I'm check 1 2.
This episode gonna be hella funny. Let me get my Carisha voice on.
Okay. Hello, listeners. Welcome to the High Dotted Podcast. I'm your host, KQ. This nigga is tripping. Oh, I see how this episode is gonna be today. Wow, I like that. I did like that. I appreciate that. This is episode 84. Yes, 84. We're here, and we have a special voice. Okay, special guest, but you know how we do. If she's a special guest, that means we have to give her an interview style. Since she's a special voice, that means she's just a part of the podcast.
Shit! I'm here for the ad-libs.
Exactly. That's why we have a special voice today. Special voice.
You lucky this a voice podcast. Like, I wish I could put a mask over my face.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
It don't matter.
See, this is beautiful. This is the lovely, the illustrious Lake Mary Goddess.
Ew. Hey, y'all. I'm Lake Mary Goddess. I'm DJ Black Woman. I'm from Oakland. Listen, follow me on the socials. We can get to know each other there. And that's that. I'm finna just, be on my God Brother podcast because he's always there for mine. Always. He's the... Listen. I don't even know. Has Kelce even told y'all... Oh, sorry, KQ. Has he even told y'all that he is my whole fucking manager? Like, he over here Rich Paul and shit. This nigga been here for like 5 hours today doing shit. We done got booked. We over here traveling. We talking about money and shit. I'm just saying, like, hey, your boy over here running it up. I don't know what he telling y'all, but he gonna pop out with a deal.
Listen, all right. See, this is where she's not wrong. Now the Adele part we're going to discuss. But anyway.
Facts. I have
been talking to y'all and telling y'all what I've been on for the last episodes. It's been a lot of conversations I've been sharing with the people. You know what I'm saying? We've been talking about foolishness, always foolishness on the High Dotted Podcast. But yes, I have been talking about what I've been doing, gracefully, softly, slowly, rotisserie chicken, and just making sure every side is right, not just giving it all out to the die. But yes, a lot of things are happening, and y'all know I'll be moving, y'all know I'll be mobbing, and this is just like I said, road to 100, like always. Willie's not here, Cameron's not here, then the gang is not here. This is one of those podcasts where, again, people are doing what they got to do, and life is lifing. But the podcast must go on and continue to strive because we have a mission to be the greatest podcast in the fucking world.
Let's go.
Yes. So we have topics today. Now, I'm going to be honest, this is really great for me. This is great for me because I get to talk about sports and nothing but sports. I don't get interrupted, no segue, it's just a bullshit, no darkness. Okay, we get to talk about sports. It's sports only. And I don't know if Nia want to get into this, but this is going to be sports, well, at least for the first half of this podcast. And you know how I be running through most of this shit, so it's going to be a speedy one. But we got things to talk about. So, number one, Raider Nation. We must discuss our first 3 weeks. We need to pick it up, y'all. We need to pick it up. Now, first week against the Broncos, we already know what time it is. They 0-3. We ain't even discussing that. That's irrelevant. But, and the Bills, I see, and I haven't discussed it because I haven't been able to talk because the last couple episodes we've been talking about other things, but it's fine. But here we go. The Bills, I'm not even mad about that. As a Raider Nation, we should not be mad about that. We knew where that was going to go. Jets gave them the business week 1, so we knew we had to take that ass whooping in week 2. I've been saying that. Even in real time when I was watching us getting our ass kicked, I wasn't even mad. I knew what time it was. But this is where I'm upset about fucking week 3 about the Steelers, damn it. I was talking shit. I was talking big shit. I don't know what episode it was, but I was talking big shit saying, hey, we'll take that ass whooping with the Bills. But them Steelers, hell no. Hell fucking no. And look at me, a fucking L on my chest. Come on, y'all. And then, honestly, the score does not reflect the game because it looks like we were right there. We were not. We were damn looking stagnant. I didn't even watch the game. I was watching on my phone on ESPN like an old man. Over here driving, not trying to crash shit, looking at the goddamn highlights and shit. Y'all over here fucking up my whole shit. Come on now. I have faith. We have faith. Jimmy G, get it together, man. Now,
who you talking about?
The Raiders. We're not doing this.
I mean, they've been playing cooler than usual.
We are second in our division right now. Now, that doesn't mean...
You know what's funny? Last year, y'all was something in a Division 2, and then, like, I'm sick of this.
We could get to other teams after the Raiders segment, because I know you could talk about your Cowboys.
I don't know. We talking. I haven't watched. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't watched Dak like that. I don't know what they've been doing. I ain't gonna lie. I've been stuck on Travis. Travis and Taylor Swift. That's what you need to be talking about, because she gonna get her heart broke fucking with the real one. A real one. Sorry. I'm so sorry. No, you know what? That's a great segue, because we're speaking of the division. This is so beautiful because this is a division team. I was gonna say we're number 2 behind the Chiefs, but now
boy.
Okay. They come with so much motherfucking swag. Like, I ain't even lit into the light skins or the whiteys like that. I don't fuck with the white boys, but my homies and Travis make this shit look good. Oh my god. Okay, I'm just saying. Okay. And my coach.
Reed.
Thank you. Andy Reid over there. You talk about a nigga who called plays, bet. Oh, you wanna bet? Bet again, bitch. What the fuck you mean? I done ran up a bag off the Chiefs already. Sorry. I'm just saying, hey, we bet on the money, not with the heart, baby. What?
In regards to the Chiefs, because this is actually a good segue into sports, because I feel I'm torn, damn it. I'll be on YouTube, just be bored looking at shit, and I end up always looking at Travis Kelce and Jason Kelce's podcast, where they just be talking about shit and having, Julius Edelman and other people on there, and I like them as personalities. I really do. I like them as personalities. Jason Kelce is the older brother of Travis Kelce, and he's the center of the Philadelphia Eagles. And for who he is as a player, he's him. He's one of the top centers in the league, if not one of the best, if the best center in the league. That's what the league says. Travis Kelce being the younger brother and also just being a really dope personality on the podcast is so likable. So likable. I fuck with him. I like him. Now, when I say that, I forgot who I was talking to. I said Travis Kelce. They was like, he's one of those guys. You gotta watch him. He's a dog.
Who says this?
One of my homegirls. They said that Travis Kelce. You gotta watch.
Okay, everybody
he's a sniper.
ain't meant to be a motherfucking Denzel Washington husband. You gotta know what's out here.
Well, in regards to what you're saying about the Swifties, Taylor Swift was seen at the Chiefs game when the Chiefs
standing next to Mama Kelce. Let me tell you. First off, whoever told her that was the move or whatever industry play they trying to put, listen, cool. Image-wise, cool. I don't know. I hope she done signed the contract knowing this ain't for real. This is nothing close to for real. Listen, this is what is going to happen. Mark my words, okay? Promise you. She gonna get her feelings hurt by this man, whatever he gonna do, if he even do anything. He might be I don't want to say it. Might pull some niggatry out the bag real quick. Whatever. What they be doing.
Old white man.
What she gonna do is make a little album and then boom, Taylor Swift tour again. Boom. Like, it is what it is. I mean, and Travis Kelce gonna be Travis Kelce regardless of what, you feel me? Like, it ain't like he ain't gonna be a football player. He ain't gonna be on the Chiefs. He ain't got skills. I mean, the nigga's gonna keep doing what he do. So what I'm saying is, it's basically a win-win for everybody, and it's really a dope industry move. I'm not mad, but she gonna get her feelings hurt whether it's real or not. You know what I mean? Like, promise that's gonna be the story. If you know what I mean?
That's gonna be a great album.
Hey, and that's gonna probably be, I don't listen. That bitch is. Hey, sorry, this ain't my podcast.
Taylor Swift is definitely the highlight of the game rather than the win that they had.
Right.
And him walking out with Taylor Swift, someone getting it on the IG, someone recording it and getting it on the gram.
Oh, God.
Made it a big thing. And I'm like, who cares about the goddamn Chiefs and goddamn Travis Kelce? It's football season. We don't care about what's happening out the trenches. We care about what's in the trenches. Talk all that shit, take all them pictures, take all them videos, fuck around. Knock on wood. Because this is a very serious topic too. You don't get fucking injured next week, nigga. Because you see everything. You see people dropping like flies. Everybody getting fucked up.
Very true.
Oh my gosh. I was gonna talk about. Oh my gosh. His name is literally Chubb.
Oh.
Chubb. That was oh my goodness, injury That was terrible. And there have been other injuries that's been happening. Honestly, there have been a couple stories that I've been seeing, which is really, really disturbing stories that I'm not the one to bring up the disturbing stories. That's Whitley's bag. But in regards to football, and we've segued, but we'll get back on the topic with the schedules and who's winning and how I feel about what's going on in the league. But there's been a lot of, and maybe because there's a lot of cameras everywhere, there's a lot of footage of fights. A lot of footage of people getting hurt, death, unfortunately, to where, man, we got to calm down, man. Got to calm it down. We got to chill out. It's already bad enough that these players are playing the game that they love, playing the sport they love. I'm not going to sit here and be like, it's for our entertainment. No, these guys are playing and living their dream like every other kid who's living out their fantasy to be in the NFL. These guys are doing it because they have the ability, the talent, the God-given journey to be in these positions. But when things happen, such as injuries that are very gruesome and sometimes career-ending, you know, it's already bad enough. We all are sitting in witness of that moment for him. And thankfully, he's able to live. It's not a head injury or a neck injury or somewhere where he's paralyzed or something that, you know, he's not able to function normally, even if he was rehabbed. You know, if it's something, you broke something or tore something, you can recover that. If you were to get something more egregious, then it probably not so. But like I said, we don't want to extend that energy into the stands and for fans to be fighting and fans to be brutally hurt unnecessarily because of a rivalry or some showmanship of a team in a hostile environment. I understand that is the whole premise of it, but let's not take it too far. We are still people at the end of the day, and we have homes to go to, families to feed. You know, we have loved ones that care about us after the game. So let's not go out and die on a hill over something like a football game. Yes, let's not do that. That is something I wanted to highlight because that was something that was going on, as well as the other stories in the NFL. So, yeah. But let's get back to the goddamn schedule of the NFL. I said I was not going to be a sourpuss when it came to my team. I'm starting that early, right? Starting that early. So what that means is I am going to go down the list of the teams that are fucking shit up right now, man. And I'm really surprised, bro, because the Dolphins are 3-0. Who else are 3-0? Who else is 3-0? The Eagles are 3-0. Who else is 3-0? Oh, that's it. The Eagles and the Dolphins. And the Dolphins gave the Broncos that fucking ass whooping last week. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. Oh my God. And see, I'm a Raider fan, so I'm gonna talk my shit when it comes to these Broncos. They got their ass whooped. Oh my God. Oh my God. But that's neither here nor there. Next week, again, I'm going to go fan favorites, and I'll go to the rest of you guys. Fan favorites, next week we face the Chargers. That is a division game for us, so we need to pick the shit up, y'all. We win this game, all right? We start being a real contender for the fucking division. I understand 2 games a year, and I understand that we have a lot of work to do in between the trenches. So at the same time, let's win these goddamn games, man. Come on now. We better. We them. We them and we better. We them and we better. That's all I got to say about that. Now, we go down to next week. It'll be, week 3? Week 3, yes. Week 3 already happened. Duh. Week 4, fool. That's why you lost to the Steelers. Yeah. So week 4. We have on Thursday football, the Lions and the Packers. We have the Falcons and the Jaguars. We got the Dolphins and the Bills. Now, listen, I'm going to be honest with you. As much as I love me some Josh Allen, bro, I really would love for the Dolphins to keep on this win streak. Nia talking about betting and shit, you know. I'm just saying, if I was a betting man, I would put my money on the Dolphins. I think they're going to keep on doing what they do. Then we got the Broncos and the Bears. Yeah. Ravens and the Browns. Bengals, Titans, Rams, Colts, Buccaneers, Saints, Commanders, Eagles, Vikings, Panthers, Steelers, Texans, Raiders, Chargers, Patriots, Cowboys, Cardinals, 49ers. For the love of my family, I'm going to just keep going. Chiefs and the Jets. Now, I just think that most of these things are going to be down the line. You know, if we go down and we go back up, I think the Jets are going to lose to the Chiefs. I think the 49ers are going to continue on their run and beat the Cardinals. See, I wish I had somebody to bounce this off with, but, you know, I just feel like if you know football, you just see how things go and you really know how these picks going to go. The Cowboys, honestly, as if Nia was only here, honestly, I feel like they're going to fumble it. I feel like they're going to lose to the Patriots. That's just how I feel. I definitely feel like the Steelers are going to beat the Texans. I feel like since the Vikings and the Panthers are both 0-3, honestly, I hope that the Vikings win. No disrespect to the Panthers. No, that was disrespect. That was made disrespect. I'm sorry. I just feel like the Vikings winning over the Panthers will spark a conversation with somebody that I know. So we'll just see how that looks. And if the Panthers beat the Vikings, I will come here with the same energy and apologize. But I would like the Vikings to win just for a moment in life to happen. We have the Commanders and the Eagles. I feel like I don't know. I feel like niggas been sleeping on the Commanders, bro. And I really feel like they really own something. They're really on to something, man. I cannot tell you a lie. I really feel like they own to something. The Eagles are the Eagles, though, so I ain't gonna disrespect. Whitley was here. She be over here talking about how you disrespecting the Eagles, nigga. So, you know what I'm saying? Definitely gonna give love to the Eagles. So, I think the Eagles are definitely gonna keep the win streak. I mean, hey, man, if you can keep the win streak, if you keep on that, if you make a memorable moment, a memorable redemption season for the Eagles, you know, I just feel like that'd be dope. And it would be nice as a football fan to see. Buccaneers, Saints. I don't know. That's a division game, and I know that's always a toss up, no matter who it is, man. So I don't know, man. I couldn't tell you. I'll say the Saints. I'll say Derek Carr does it again. How about that? We got the Rams and the Colts. I haven't been paying attention to the Colts nor the Rams. I haven't been paying attention to any of these teams. I really do see what I see on the highlights, but I do my homework a little bit to make sure I say what I'm saying with a little bit of accuracy and credence. So, the Colts surprising some people. And I don't know if the Rams is the ones that's going to be surprised, because the Rams should just know better. That's just all I got to say. The Bengals and the Titans, I don't know, but the Bengals been acting weird to me. I don't know. I mean, I felt like y'all was going. I felt like after the loss to the Browns, they was going to pick it up. But I mean, we're gonna see. And the Titans, these are up and coming teams. In my brain, these are up and coming teams. Like, I know I'm a Raider fan, but I do feel like teams like the Bengals and the Titans are better teams than the Raiders. So where the teams that they're matching up against, sure, it's literally 4 weeks. But I'm just saying, like, I just feel like even some of them having a slow start, they should. Unfortunately, they're facing each other. But teams like the Bengals, teams like the Titans, in the 18 weeks of the season as they go along, they definitely get their stride and they have some major position in the playoffs or some type of high stakes do or die game to make sure they hit the playoffs. So, you know, it's early. So when they face each other, you know, I feel like they're not really at their full strength. They're still trying to figure things out. I think every team is, but if they are, then it's good to see them face each other early. See what they got going on. We got the Ravens and the Browns. I don't know, man. The Browns might do something. We got the Broncos and the Bears, honestly, truly, just because the Bears are 0-3 too, but I just feel like it'd be really funny if the Bears beat the Broncos. hey, you know how I feel. And the Bills and the Dolphins, like I said, I think I started off with the Dolphins and the Bills in terms of how I felt. So I just want the Dolphins to keep on what they're doing. And we have the Jaguars and the Falcons. I don't know. I don't really care for neither of them teams. Sorry. But I'll just say, for the sake of just thinking about what's on the card, the Jaguars will win just because Taylor Lawrence. Yes, he's him. So I'm not going to say that. But the Jaguars, I feel like they'll win. And Packers beat the Lions. I don't know. The Lions been doing the Lions done surprised me week one, and they can still keep doing it. But I mean, hey, I think the Packers gonna do what they got to do. So that's my take for the football. All right. Well, that's my take for NFL football. I have one topic that I need to get into, which is where this is damn near more egregious than the damn NFL. It's damn more egregious than Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. We're talking about goddamn prime, man. Prime. There's only one game we care about in college football, and that's prime. And that's Colorado, at least for this damn season. And what I witnessed, me and my grandfather witnessed in that living room when we watched Colorado face Oregon, was not something that I can believe in. I cannot believe in that. No. And to be honest with you, I have been looking. Everyone looks at Oregon just because of what they're going to look like coming out the tunnel. But at this moment, everybody is not only looking at what Oregon looks like coming out the tunnel, but they facing prime time Deion Sanders, Colorado. We supposed to get it popping. Y'all wasn't ready, man. And the Oregon coach had, I ain't going to say the audacity, he had the confidence to say what he said to his players, as he should have said to his players, because that's what everybody is thinking. That's what everybody's there for in his brain, and that's why he's like, why should I not say that to my players, and why shouldn't I use that as fuel to get it popping? And he got it popping. That defense was on y'all. And the defense on the Colorado side was getting cut through like butter in the run game. Oh, my goodness. Those screens, oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my gosh. Me and my grandfather was heated in there. My grandfather looking like, but they don't know how to wrap up. They ain't wrapping up. They bouncing. Man, how you going to let these, man? And see, this is why I was trying to be like young boy. I was trying to be over here being a young boy to my grandpa. I'm like, well, you know, Pop, they jerseys, it's real tight, you know what I'm saying? It's all elastic, and they got the gloves, and they can't really wrap up. It's like, man, that's bullshit. Man, you hit that man in his chest, you wrap that man up, you bring him down with your legs. And I'm like, yeah, Pop, that formula never got old. That's always been what the best defensive players have always done. And it was no defense on that Colorado side wrapping up, so I felt really, really bad for Prime in that moment. That was a very prime time game, and it was not shown. We were not shown what Colorado has been. We were not shown what Colorado, what they can do and what they have been doing. And I think, like I said in previous podcasts, maybe I didn't say it personally, but I remember talking to people on it, outside of certain channels. I was telling them that, hey, man, they got to be undefeated. And if they lose one, especially to a team like a big team or whatever, they're gonna plummet. I hope they don't plummet. I want them to just go down a couple notches. But, I mean, damn, you know how they do. You know how they do when you're in the top 25 and you lose a point and you lose a game. I mean, now, obviously, Oregon was ranked higher, so I don't think, depending on the rest of the games and how the top 25 teams performed and if they won or lost, depending on who they lost to and what number they were, and if they were ranked at all, that's where you'll see how far down in the rankings you go. So let's see if I could get an update. Real quick update, if they have already placed the teams, because the game has been over. So I feel like they should have the top 25 teams. Oh, Lord. Give me 1 second. Oh, here we go. Ranking. Excuse me. Sorry. You know how this shit go. All right. So, the top 25 teams have been updated. So, just for this sake of the conversation, what... Wow. That is some fuck shit. See, this is what I knew. I knew this was going to happen. This was my theory, and this is why I heard. So, Colorado lost to Oregon, and because they lost the way they lost, they are no longer a top 25 team at all. Mm-hmm. At all. That is bull. That means that you are at the... Well, when you're outside of the top 25, you're at the mercy of the other top 25 teams, whether they win or lose. Mm-hmm. And usually, if you're not in the SEC, most of those teams are ranked, so they face each other more often. So the numbers are going to differentiate. So you have different chances on getting in the top 25 depending on how they rank in their conference. It's in how they win or lose. A team like Colorado doesn't have a lot of teams in the top 25. So when you win or lose to those teams, it really means a lot. So Colorado was a ranked team. They faced Oregon, who was a ranked team. They were ranked higher. I think Oregon was ranked 10. Colorado was ranked 19. Damn, I guess that doesn't make sense. And then they lost. Big time. And so now I think Oregon is ranked number 9, which is kind of fucked up. but Colorado's out. Mm-hmm. And the journey back to top 25, I hope, is not hard for Deion in the Colorado camp, because the rest of the teams that they face may not help them get there like a ranked team would. Mm-hmm. So we're going to see. Losing a game in college football will not get you to the race. You will lose a ticket to the dance if you lose one game. A championship. You have to be undefeated, damn near. You have to be. That is the closest way that you are going to get to a national championship. So when you lose a game, depending on when you lose it, how you lose it, and where you're ranked, that might have been your golden opportunity right there. So hopefully for Deion in Colorado, it's not over for you. It's not over for you, gentlemen. There's still hope for y'all. I believe. All right, y'all. That was my football take. You know what I'm saying? That's all I have for y'all on the sports take. Well, on the football take. There's other topics I have. You know I have topics. Let's see. You know, I'm not trying to get the hang of this, but kind of am. Look at all these damn topics. I've been rolling. Okay. 50 million in one ring versus 100 million in no ring.
Shout out,
So yes, this is a sports hood news topic.
Shout out,
This is deeper than what we talking about, just throwing a ball in the hoop. This is about integrity. It's about you love the game. So Steven Jackson, basketball player. Well,
the Steven
Jackson, Captain Jack. Excuse me. Sorry about that. He was talking on Instagram with the loudest cush in the sky, saying that he believes that having 50 mil in one ring is better than having 100 mil in no ring. And some people were saying that he's tripping. And that's why he pointed out, he's saying that's the problem with you young niggas. That's the problem with you young motherfuckers. Y'all don't know heart. Y'all don't know grit. Y'all just want to get the money. 50 million in one ring mean I was a champion. You can't say you a champion with 100 mil. You can go buy as many rings as you want. You ain't a champion, nigga. That's the problem with y'all. Everybody who said 100 mil, I don't respect y'all. He didn't say all that, but basically he was saying,
shit, damn near.
But basically he was saying that there's something about being a competitor and wanting to be known as the top of your field.
Yes.
And that's where, in this conversation, he's saying, I don't care about doubling up my bag. If I am known as a champion, the best in the world, quote unquote, the best in the NBA being a champion, then yeah.
That's a fact. I agree with that. And I would think too, just to put something on top of that, once you make enough, I don't want to say enough because everybody's enough is different.
Right.
But once you make a level of comfortability financially for yourself and your family, in my opinion, like starting off, definitely. Of course, I love basketball. I'm also, it's a coinciding thing. I'm trying to get the bag and also be number boo boo. But you get to, you know what I mean? You get signed, you got a little bit of money. Even you think if you do it a little bit smart, you got enough money, you cool. Like, your priority should be on your skill, should be on your team, should be on your plays or whatever, you know, making sure the money is gonna come if you play right. So why would your focus not be on your game? Basically is what I'm saying. Right. It's like, it's almost like it's inevitable. What nigga you know who hella dope in his fucking field, his or her field, who ain't making fucking a bag? That don't make no sense. So I agree 100%. And it takes away because it's like, what you here for? And it also takes away as a viewer and a lover for the game. Everybody look at the sports differently. But when you know what I mean? You really love to watch basketball or football, whatever. I want to watch a game. I want to watch y'all play football. I'm not thinking about y'all salaries. I'm not thinking about, I'm hoping don't nobody get hurt. But I want to see a good ass game. I want to see y'all throw. I want to see y'all tackle. I want to see y'all do what y'all been training to do. That's what I'm watching for.
Yeah, I think that most people forget the love of the game.
Yeah.
I think, I highlighted that earlier, but definitely wanted to talk about how inside of the conversation of just the this or that is definitely what you're here for.
Yes.
And I think that was a dope segment that he put down, and I definitely wanted to highlight that on the High Data podcast because that's a high data mindset around here.
Hello.
People ain't got those mindsets around here these days.
That's why they be failing.
That's the problem with you niggas. Niggas don't know about guns and butter, baby. You don't know about guns and butter. Yeah. But it's alright. We're going to give you them gems later on in the podcast. Maybe this episode, maybe next episode. Where are we at? We're going to get into some entertainment. We're going to get some entertainment. 2 topics on entertainment, and we're getting out of here. Yeah. So the first thing I want to get to, and this is personal to me, so I want to make sure the mic is set up.
God.
No more John Wick.
Oh my God.
John Wick, the actor, Keanu Reeves, has said in an interview that he wanted to die off in John Wick 4. He talked to the directors and he talked to the people. He said, hey guys, I feel like John Wick 4 is where I should just kick the bucket. I think I should just, let it die, let the season, the franchises end. And they're like, we'll think about it. We'll get back to you on that. We'll give you like 10%. Okay. All right, Keanu, we'll think about that. We'll talk about the boardroom. Y'all finna drain the hell out of this. Stop this. This is a long, continued segment that I bring to this podcast about letting great franchises die. Let them die. Let them go. Let them go. John Wick was amazing. I love John Wick. 1, 2, 3, 4. I finished half of it. I watched half of it on a plane. I got to watch the rest of it. But it looked good when I was watching half of it. But yeah, man, I don't think there needs to be any more John Wicks. No, if there's a John Wick 5 in the works, I'm going to be really upset. I'm going to be really, 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 really upset. And I really think that these are the type of things that Hollywood does to movies that have a great niche, and they turn it and blow it up into a global blockbuster, and then they don't know when to let it go. They do it with Fast and Furious. They did it with, help me out here. I know there's hella movies that just do they won't let it go. They won't let it go.
Well.
See, there you can. As I am talking about this in real time, you guys are all thinking about franchises that are just Mummy. Like they're just certain franchises that they finally let it go, but they're trying to bring it back. Let him die, okay? There are so many franchises that we love, whether you're in a childhood sense or teenage. Avengers is different, but what I'm saying is, Keanu Reeves, the actor, the sole star of the movie John Wick, is saying, hey guys, I think this is the end of the road. I think we should end the road. As the producer and the director, not coming to a great place and saying, you know what, I think we should do this. Now, I haven't seen the rest of John Wick 4, so I assume that he's alive and they might make a John Wick 5. So this is where I'm going to be like, the John Wick is dead in my brain. John Wick is dead. John Wick 4, he's dead. And anything after John Wick 5, I don't believe it. It's not canon, and y'all suck. But if y'all let him go, then I will love John Wick as a franchise and put him with the rest of the great franchises that I hold dear to my heart. But let John Wick and other great franchises die, people. Like Top Gun, y'all couldn't let that shit go. Let it go.
Top Gun.
Tom Cruise.
Oh.
Let that nigga go. Let it go. 007, let it go. He a Hefe, let it go. Let them, what was that movie my grandpa was watching? No. Indiana Jones, let it go. Let it go.
Oh, yeah.
Let it go. Let them men go. Let it go. Please. Don't want to see no more of them. All right. What is the last topic? Oh, Squid Game. Squid Game. So they have announced that there is a series, a challenge series, like a live reality show version of Squid Game. And that's going to be on Netflix. And this is where I really wish Willie was here, because this is where my darkness is going to come out for y'all. I don't know. I don't know how this is going to land. If they not dying for real, then I don't want to watch it. If they not playing these games and like as a viewer watching it and they're saying it's a reality show and it's Squid Game and it's like ha ha ha, this is like the Squid Game, but like y'all fuck up and y'all get out, or y'all fuck up, are y'all really going home?
I don't trust it.
Are y'all really?
It's gonna be the first show we see somebody down.
Like, yo,
I don't care. I'm gonna say it.
Yo, people,
somebody ain't gonna make it.
My brain,
the TV gonna go beep.
Yo,
nigga, please.
I was like, what do you mean a reality show?
Exactly.
Squid Game? What do you?
The fiction show was too much. Like,
wait a minute.
What the fuck is y'all saying?
So like if they get if you guys seen the trailer, if y'all seen the trailer, y'all seen how they're showing parts of the movie and then footage of real players interacting in the games, right? And then it doesn't show anything of the players really doing anything. It just shows clips of really the show.
Maybe they're AI.
The part where it was the part where I think where everyone's brain went to, because if you've seen the trailer, is the last scene was the red light, green light. It showed the back of the girl, but it was the show, like the actual show, and then it showed the actual players, and then it showed a bunch of people running across the line. But I don't know if it was the real or the reality show, and then it went black. And then it said Squid Game. And I was like, so if they really get out, you gonna pop them in the head? Oh, my darkness went crazy. I was like, yo, they gonna kill these niggas on TV. My point is this. I'm sorry. This is my dark segment for Squid Game. If y'all not dying for real, then I don't want to watch it. And that sounded so dark, and I don't know if I'm going to get flack for that. But it's okay. I think that's the thought that everyone is thinking if you've watched Squid Game and you know what's going on.
I literally feel like they have to just push it all the way to the limit, because there's no way you can come out with a series after that show. You can't, unless you really pushing it. Like, I need to have anxiety, like, hard every episode, just like I did watching that shit.
You can't.
Well,
if this is a reality,
then they know they're gonna get canceled. I feel like
they know they're gonna get canceled.
Yeah. So I mean, like, they know they gotta.
So Netflix is on their. Hold on. See, this is why I love these segments. This is see. I knew there was gonna be something that's gonna pop in this bitch. See, this is where Squid Game. This is where Squid Game got me shook, because I was like, season 2. whatever. Obviously, you can't do the same characters. They're dead. So it was like my whole thing with Squid Game is they're probably going to have a whole brand new cast. But if the game is the game, then they're going to have. It's gonna. You know what's coming. But I see a reality series for Squid Game before it's the season 2. So are you trying to tank this? Are you trying to just say fuck everything that you built and just make a reality show and get ha ha ha? This is fake. So I'm sorry, guys. If this comes out and it's not real and people are not really getting shot or dead on TV because I'm only thinking of the TV show, then I think this was a very bad move. This is a very bad move. But that's where, from a marketing standpoint, if these people who are in this show think that it is just a game because they see it on TV and it ain't real, and then you really pop some nigga head off or they really die or some shit, then that's where I'm glued in. I'm binge watching. I'm watching every week. These niggas really dead. He really dead. He really killed him. Oh my gosh, he dead. Did you see last week of Squid Game? Oh my god!
Right though. Right.
Oh my god! What's going on? It's a national emergency. The news is Netflix is going down. They want to know everything. But yes, I will see. We will see. We will all see what will happen when Squid Game, this challenge, comes out. So I hope that I have a blink. I said what I said, but I have no expectations. I will watch it just like we all will watch it. And we'll come back to you. Yeah. Okay, I think that's everything. Listen, y'all, the rest of these podcast topics I had, they were going to be funny. It was going to be funny. They was going to be kikiing. But you know how I feel about not having a full group to make sure the podcast get the full amount of what I'm bringing y'all. And Hefe is doing what Hefe do. So no, man, I appreciate y'all listening to episode 84. I hope that I'm getting that right. But yes, 84. And we're going to be back. We're going to be back with more topics. We're going to be back with more foolishness. And I'm glad that I was able to get my sports take off. I've been waiting a while for that. So yeah, no, we'll be back on the High Data Podcast. Peace.
Y'all guys are smoking without me? No.